TV's best moms are very animated.
You want some cheesy poofs too?
Yeah, I want cheesy poofs.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 cartoon moms from TV.
Come here.
Oh.
Come over toward my hand.
All right.
Let me stroke your hair the way you like.
For this list, we've included mothers from any animated TV series, including dubbed Japanese anime that's been syndicated on American networks.
Pokémon Master! That is what Ash, get to bed!
With that said, get ready for some motherly advice and some serious nagging.
Secretary of Agriculture.
Now that one's funny. I like that. I'm not a nag. That's funny though. I like it.
Number 10, Linda Belcher, Bob's Burgers.
Tell your mom.
My crotch is itchy.
Come here, let me see.
In the unenviable position of caring for her often oddball children and downright kooky husband, this cartoon mom deserves recognition.
This is so exciting!
It's a dead body!
Maybe the present's underneath.
Though they're somewhat late to the animated sitcom game, Bob's Burgers' eccentric family is exasperatedly yet lovingly helmed by Linda, who has been described as a pushover on occasion.
Oh, Bobby!
Oh, crap.
Go get me a soft serve and make it a swirl!
Eternally eager and perpetually passionate, Linda relishes her role as a matriarch. But perhaps her favorite activity is family brainstorming.
We're on a roll. Let's brainstorm something else. Christmas card.
No, we're done brainstorming.
Number 9, Peggy Hill, King of the Hill. Stubborn, proud, and unflinchingly self-important, this mom plays the better half to good old white bread Hank Hill, and mother to their emotionally precocious son, Bobby.
So you ready to kick some wildcat butt, Bobby?
Okay. Nah, don't you worry, son. You just do your best.
Peggy is infuriatingly inflexible at times, but she rises to the challenge of being a stay-at-home mom and a good housewife in every episode.
Hank, I'm making cookies to serve on Election Day. Which do you think tastes better? The Chips Ahoy heated up or the EL Fudge heated up?
Though some might call her delusional, we've come to respect her belief that if you try hard, you can do anything.
And when other kids would make fun of me, my grandma told me to tell them, this is just the way God made me.
Number 8, Helen Morgendoffer, Daria.
I told you not to interrupt me for anything. I have no time to waste.
A perfect example of what absentee parenting can do to a child, Helen is a power-driven matriarch who will stop at nothing to get her way.
Yes, tomorrow, during office hours.
And negotiation is her primary tactic.
Oh, I'm sure. Hang on a second, Daria. Hello?
Helen regrets not spending more time with her family because of her career as a corporate attorney.
Sorry, can't stop for breakfast. Now who am I talking to? Get it together, Morgendoffer.
However, this ambition-oriented lifestyle has made her the breadwinner of the family, so some points should be given there.
Things will work out. I don't know how, but they will.
You don't know how? What kind of parental wisdom is that?
Honest?
Number 7, Didi Pickles, Rugrats. In the face of her husband's flair for wacky, possibly dangerous inventions,
the Electro Brewmeister 2000. It grinds, it steams, it even adds the cream.
This cartoon mom is just the right blend of understanding and assertive. In charge of a group of overly imaginative Rugrats, Mrs. Pickles invariably has to keep an eye out for dangers on all sides.
No. Honey, I'm sorry, but Dr. Homer says you're too big for bottles now.
But with the help of trusty child psychologist Dr. Lipschitz, she's got the know-how to solve any problem.
But Didi, he only has one tooth.
Well, according to the Lipschitz baby book, as soon as the first teeth appear, it's time to take the baby to the you-know-where.
Number 6, Mrs. Turner, Fairly Odd Parents.
Bye, Timmy! Have a nice day at school!
Talk about clueless. This cartoon mom is blissfully unaware that her only son is the charge of 2 otherworldly and omnipotent fairy godparents.
Sorry, Timmy. According to the rules, fairy godparents only grant wishes to kids.
Though the vast majority of the show occurs outside the house and often in other dimensions, Timmy's mom is nonetheless a loving mother, even if she seems to act only in order to set up wacky situations for her son to get out of.
Honey, cheer up. You'll get into those movies someday. Why, soon you won't even need a babysitter.
Really?
Number 5, Liane Cartman, South Park. South Park, Colorado is full of memorable matriarchs. But Cartman's mom takes the cheesy poofs. She's sweet, kind, and devoted to her devil of a son, Eric.
But tomorrow is grocery day, Eric.
Constantly ignoring Cartman's bad behavior and feeding his ego and face.
Here, I made you powdered donut pancakes.
Mrs. Cartman is a single parent who does her best with what she's got.
Your mom's a slut.
But she is one big whore.
Now come on, honestly. Who here has never had sex with Mrs. Cartman?
Number 4. Jane Jetson, the Jetsons. Some things don't change, even in the imagined future of the 21st century, and this applies to the role of the housewife.
Jane, I'm all out of... Never mind.
Jane Jetson lives in the perfect utopia of the future, where appliances and other household items pilot themselves, so cleaning and cooking take a backseat to other motherly duties.
Do you always listen to me?
No.
Then why start now?
These duties include keeping one's young son and teenage daughter from driving their father completely nuts.
George, you're in public?
For the first time today, I'll really enjoy being invisible.
Oh, George.
Jane.
George.
Number 3. Lois Griffin, Family Guy.
Mom, do you ever feel not so fresh down there?
No, there must be something wrong with you.
Not just a carbon copy of Marge Simpson, Lois is very much her own woman, keeping her dope of a husband in line while rearing their 2.5 children and enforcing law and order in an absurd household.
Aha! There's me wench!
Peter, what the hell are you doing?
Are just some of her daily chores. Lois is the voice of reason in the Griffin family, actively trying to keep them all safe from their increasingly ridiculous situations.
Well, I'm sure you can come up with some excuse to see her at the vet.
Is there any more coffee?
Number 2. Wilma Flintstone, the Flintstones. The original cartoon mom from the age of the dinosaurs, Wilma is the yardstick by which all her cartoon contemporaries are judged. Loving, patient, and ever at the whims of her husband's crazy schemes, the matriarch of the Flintstone family is understandably of the old-fashioned persuasion.
I'm in the kitchen. I was just going to peek and see if the lobster is cooked. Down, boy, down, down!
It must be said that Wilma has it easier than some of her present-day analogs when it comes to well-behaved children.
I can hardly believe it. Our little Pebbles is going to be a whole year old tomorrow.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Hey, Francine, tell Steve how many girls I dated in high school.
I didn't meet you till college.
No, but I've told you.
What is the point of these simulations?
Crenshaw's arousal.
If you don't take them seriously.
Mom! Oh, Ash, I'm so proud of you. I'm going to miss you so much.
Mama's sick!
You fool! Mothers do not get sick. They take care of the sickly.
I'm sorry, Dexter. I am sick. You'll have to feed yourself and keep the house clean today.
Cooking, cleaning, these are not things a little boy knows how to do.
Number 1. Marge Simpson, The Simpsons.
It's our last family dinner for 6 weeks, but I promised myself I wouldn't cry.
The most popular cartoon mom ever to grace the weekly airwaves, Marge is the sensible member of the Simpson clan.
Look now.
And the parent who keeps things on the straight and narrow. Mostly.
Is that legal? I don't want you getting arrested, Homer.
I won't.
Or swindling our neighbors.
Let me show you how it works.
Patient to a fault, she's actively involved in her family's lives and often comes to the rescue with quick thinking or good old-fashioned advice.
Well, most women will tell you that you're a fool to think you can change a man. But those women are quitters.
In this day and age of morally ambiguous gray areas, Marge is the shining beacon of common sense in the Simpson family.
Maggie is walking by herself. Lisa got straight A's. And Bart, well, we love Bart.
Do you agree with our list? Who's your favorite cartoon mom?
Mom, I don't want to spend time with my little
Don't be difficult, Eric.
For more animated top 10s published daily, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Mom, Kitty's being a dildo.
Well, then I know a certain kitty who's sleeping with Mommy tonight.